Hey guys, it's Landon from Taught by a Surveyor. We're doing another math worksheet here. We're going to work through Long Division Worksheet number 1. Doesn't that sound like fun? So I hated long division when I was in school, but that's because I was messy and I couldn't keep my numbers straightened out. So you're going to see if you use a nice little grid here, this is easy. This is pretty easy. So these problems we're going to work today, by the way, don't have a remainder. So if you get a remainder in your answer, you've done something wrong. I set these up to not have a remainder. The reason I did that is those are a little easier than problems with a remainder. Okay, so let's start working these. We're going to start down here in problem number 1. So we've got 8 goes into 120. So I'm just going to rewrite that down here. Alright. Okay, so here's what we do. We say, does 8 go into 1? No. So I'm going to put a 0 there so I don't forget. It's just a placeholder. Does 8 go into 12? Yes, it does. How many times? 1. 1 times 8 is 8. Okay, then we've got to subtract these. 12 minus 8 is 4. Bring the 0 down, right? So the 0 goes here. Let's put a decimal point here so we don't forget. Okay, so 8 goes into 40 5 times. Okay, 5 times 8 is 40. We have nothing left over, so that means we're done. Okay, so you can get rid of, once you do that, you can get rid of that. We call that a leading 0 because we don't need it. So our answer is going to be 15. Okay, or if you wanted, you could write 15.0. Either one of those is correct. Okay, it's even, no remainder. All right, let's do another one. So we got 5 goes into 190. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and put my decimal in. 5 goes into 1, so no times, 0, so I'll just put the placeholder 0 there. 5 goes into 19, 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15. I'm going to put a little minus sign there. 19 minus 15 is 4. Bring down the 0. 40. 5 goes into 40 8 times. We can get rid of the placeholder 0, the leading 0. Our answer is 38. Or if you wanted, you could put 38.0. Okay. No remainder. So you can see if you use these grids, these long division problems are really easy. You just follow this same pattern. Okay, and that's part of what I want you to learn when you're doing these problems. Okay, this one looks a little scarier. So let's go ahead and see how this one works out. So we've got 7 into 868. I'm going to put my decimal point in so I don't forget. Okay, 7 goes into 8 one time. So we've got 8 minus 7 is 1. Drop down the 6. 7 goes into 16 2 times, right? 2 times 7 is 14. Put the little minus here. Okay, 16 minus 14 is 2. Bring down the 8. 7 goes into 28 4 times. So the answer is 124. Or if you want, you could write 124.0. No remainder. Okay, so it wasn't that bad. That wasn't as scary as we thought. Here we got another one that looks kind of like that. So we've got 4 going into 508. You notice how I'm keeping my numbers lined up, right? One number or digit per grid cell. Okay, 4 goes, let's put our decimal in so we don't forget. Okay, 4 goes into 5 one time. We got 5 minus 4 is 1. Drop the 0 down. 4 goes into 10 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract, gives us 2. Drop the 8 down. 4 goes into 28 7 times. So our answer is 127. Or if you want, you could put 127.0. Alright, only 2 more. This one's going pretty quick. So if you use a nice grid here, these long division problems aren't too bad, are they? So that's the trick. Be neat, keep your numbers lined up. Okay, so next one we got 3 going into 174. So 3 goes into, let's put our decimal, placeholder decimal in. 3 goes into 1 0 times, so we got a leading 0, placeholder 0. Okay, 3 goes into 17 5 times. So 15. 17 minus 15 gives us 2. Drop the 4 down. 3 goes into 24 8 times. So our final answer is going to be 58. Or if you want, 58.0. Okay, one more. Number 6. These are going quick if you got a grid. 9 going into 369. Okay, we're going to put our decimal up so we don't forget. 9 goes into 3 0 times. We'll put a placeholder 0 in. 9 goes into 36 4 times. 4 times 9, 36. Do our subtraction 0. Drop the 9 down. How many times does 9 go into 9? 1. 1 times 9 is 9. We'll get to 0. We're out of numbers, right? So the answer is 41. Or if you want, 41.0. And I'm sorry guys, I didn't do this on this last problem. 3 times 8 is 24, so you got to put 24, do your subtraction. When you get to 0 here, that's how you know you're finished. Now, those are easy if you get a grid. What if you get one where you don't have a grid? So sometimes on your math sheet, you won't have a grid. Okay, so one thing you can do is you can go get some graph paper. But if not, let's just say you have to work it on the sheet you got. You can kind of get a grid lined up for yourself. So remember to put the decimal point up, and then if you have to, you can just kind of lightly draw in a really faint line here. If that'll help you keep your numbers lined up, it's okay to do that. So let's work this problem again. 9 goes into 3 0, that's the placeholder. 9 goes into 36 4, and then if you want, you could kind of line across like that. I'm sorry, the 4 goes here. 4 times 9 is 36. Sorry guys. 36 minus 36 is 0. Drop the 9 down. 9 goes into 9 one time. 1 times 9 is 9. Do that subtraction and get 0. So the answer is 41. So I want you to see, even if you don't have a nice little grid here like I printed out on the math worksheet, you can draw your own grid. Practice with the grid, and that'll help you just draw your numbers in straight, your digits in straight columns, right? Which is important. Okay, there you go. That was it. That was pretty short. Long division worksheet. We'll do some more math worksheets. I don't have any lined up for today, but we will do some more, and I hope it helps you guys to see these problems actually get worked. Thanks for watching.